on the Dallas Cowboys trending news. At this point in the season, it is clear that Cowboys are essential out of the NFL playoff race. This is not easy for fans to accept, but it is reality. When a team is no longer competing for the playoffs, the smart moves is to start planning ahead. For the Dallas Cowboys, that is meaning turning attention to the 2026 NFL Draft. The NFL Draft is where teams breed their future. Free agents can help fill holes, and trades can add talent, but the strongest team in a league are bred through the draft. This is why ESPN draft expert Mary Kiper Jr. updating his 2026 NFL Draft Big Board is such a big deal. His ranking gives us an eerie look at the top college football prospect who could become the future stars in National Football League. And more importantly, players who could fit what the Cowboys needs. This season has shown many weaknesses for the Dallas. The offense has lacked consistency. The offensive line has struggled to protect the quarterback. The defense has had problems stopping the run, creating pressure, and communicating in secondary. These issues did not appear overnight, and they will not be fixed with one small move. The Cowboys need a clear long-term plan, and the 2026 NFL Draft is a major part of that plan. One of the most exciting names on Mary Kiper Big Board is Jeremiah Love. Love is a modern offensive weapon. He brings speed, explosiveness, and versatility. In today's NFL offenses need players who can create plays even when things break down. Jeremy Love can do that. He can make defenders miss, gain yards after contact, and change the momentum of a game with one play. For the Cowboys, adding a player like Love would help an offense that has too often relied on the same few playmakers. On the defensive sides of the ball, Caleb Downs stands out as a perfect fit for the Dallas Cowboys. Downs is a smart physical defender who understands the game at high level. The Cowboys have struggled with missed assignments and blown coverages, especially in big moments. Caleb Downs brings leadership and discipline. He is a type of a player who can organize a defense, communicate before the snaps, and make everyone around him better. That is something this Cowboys defense badly needs. Another defense that worth discussing is Sonny Styles. Styles brings versatility, which is extremely valuable in today's NFL. Offenses are constantly changing formations and attacking mismatches. A defender who can play multiple roles along or defenses to stay flexible. Sonny Styles plays with intensity and toughness, and he fits the direction modern defenses are moving. For the Dallas, he would provide option and adaptability. In the trenches, Reuben Bryan is a name Cowboys fans should know. Bryan is a powerful defensive lineman who can disrupt both a run and the pass. Dallas has struggled to control the line and the scrimmage, especially against the physical teams. Reuben Bryan could help change the identity of the Cowboys defensive by adding strength and aggressions up front. When you win in the trenches, everything else becomes easier. Pass rush is another area where the Cowboys must improve, and that is where David Byron comes in. Byron is an edge rusher who knows how to pressure quarterbacks. In NFL, pressure leads to mistakes, and mistakes lead to the turnovers. The Cowboys' defense has not generated consistent pressure, especially on third down. David Bailey could help to fix that problem and give Dallas a more dangerous defensive front. After framing breaking draft news, add to another important name to the conversation. Utah offensive tackle Caleb Lom officially declared for the 2026 NFL Draft. This is a big news for the Cowboys. The offensive line has been a major issue, and finding a long-term solution at tackle is critical. Caleb Lom strengthens a tackle class that needs depth, and he could be exactly what Dallas needs to protect the quarterback and improve the running game. Looking at Mary Kiper updated big board, the message is clear. Cowboys have option. There is talent available, but drafting will require patience, discipline, and clear vision. Dallas must resist short-term panic moves and focus on building a strong foundation. The teams that succeed in NFL are teams that plan ahead and trust the process. For the Cowboys fans, this is not about giving up on the team. It is about understanding where the team is and where the team needs to go. The 2026 NFL Draft represents hope, opportunity, and chances to reset the direction of the franchise. With smart decisions, the Cowboys can return to being real contenders. This is why we will continue to cover every update, every rumor, every draft development right here on the Cowboys Report. We post new videos and podcast every single day, so make sure you are subscribed and your notifications are set to all. And the future Cowboys is being offense that has been badly hurt by the injuries, especially along the offensive line. Before kickoff, let us take a deeper look at three bold predictions that could shape how this game plays out. Coming into the season, the Los Angeles Chargers felt very confident about their offensive line. They had invested heavily in young, talented tackles. Rashawn Slater, selected in the first round of the 2021 NFL Draft, was expected to anchor the left side. Then, in most recent draft, the Chargers used a very high pick to select Joe Alt, a highly rated tackle out of the Notre Dame. With Slater and Alt protecting the edges, the Chargers looked like they had one of the best young tackle duo in the entire league. Unfortunately, football can be cruel, and injuries completely changed their season. Slater suffered a season-ending injury during the training camp, which was already a massive loss. Then, things became even worse than Joe Alt also went down with a season-ending injury just 6 games into his rookie year. Losing both starting tackles forced the Chargers to rebuild their offensive line in the middle of the season. As a result, the Chargers now have one of the weakest offensive line in NFL. Justin Herbert has been under consistent pressure. So far this season, he has been sacked 49 times, which is tied for the most among of all quarterbacks. In many games, Herbert has been pressured more than 15 times. In several matchups, he has been sacked 4 or more times. That level of the pressure makes it almost impossible for any offense to stay consistent. This is where Cowboys have an opportunity. Even though Dallas defense has struggled this season, this matchup is one they can win. Against a battered and inexperienced offensive line, Cowboys' pass rush should finally show up. For the first time in weeks, expect the Cowboys' defensive line to attack with confidence. They will pressure Herbert consistently, collapse the pocket, and finish plays. The bold prediction here is that Dallas records 5 total sacks, sending the message that their defense is still capable